RHOA Kandi Burruss' daughter landed a new reality TV show. It's easy enough to recognize Kandi Burruss because she's a noteworthy reality TV star who's been in the mix for years. She joined Real Housewives of Atlanta in the show's second season in 2009. In 2024, she announced her departure, which came as a shock to avid fans of the show. However, Kandi isn't completely turning her back on reality TV for good. It turns out her daughter, Riley Burruss, is also interested in getting in front of the camera. These are the details. Kandi Burruss' daughter will also be a reality TV star. At 22 years old, Riley is set to follow in her mother's footsteps when it comes to showcasing her personality in front of reality TV cameras. Although Kandi's chosen to walk away from reality television work herself, she isn't hesitant about encouraging her daughter to give it a chance. According to People, she said, "My daughter, Riley, she's on a show that's coming up at the top of the year, so she's going to be doing reality. So I'm still there. I'm still part of that family." Which project is Riley going to star in, though? Rumor has it she'll be part of a show called Making It in Manhattan. It's set to focus on a group of young adults doing their best to find success in New York City. Riley and other kids who have got parents who starred in the Real Housewives franchise will make up the cast. Kandi's support for Riley shouldn't come as a shock since she's unwilling to ever say anything bad about her time filming Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kandi expressed her reasoning for leaving the show saying, "In other words, leaving the show wasn't something she wanted to do based on drama, negativity, or unhappiness. Her decision to move on simply stems from knowing she dedicated so many years of her life to Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's ready to move on. She's ready to start focusing on other things that don't require a filming schedule." Reality TV benefited Kandi's life in a big way when you consider her social media presence. The reality TV star now has 10.7 million followers on Instagram, which is a big deal by today's standards. Her large social media following gives her a better opportunity to promote her brands and businesses. It also opens the door for companies to offer her sponsorships, brand deals, and job opportunities. If Riley will soon have the opportunity to gain as much success as her mother, it's understandable why Kandi would be supportive of her daughter getting the ball rolling. Riley Burruss had grown up in the spotlight, but she was about to step into it in a way no one saw coming. For years, she had been known as Kandi Burruss' daughter, quiet, studious, and always keeping a low profile despite her mother's status as a powerhouse on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But now, Riley was ready to carve out her own lane in the reality TV world, and she was doing it on her own terms. The buzz started when rumors swirled that Riley had been working on a secret project. At first, fans speculated it might be a podcast or a fashion line, but Kandi, ever the business mogul, played coy when asked about it on social media. "You'll know Riley likes to do her own thing," she teased with a knowing smile. But the truth finally came out when Bravo announced a brand new reality show, Riley's Real World. Unlike RHOA, which focused on housewives, shade, and feuds, Riley's Real World was set to showcase a different side of reality TV. The show would follow Riley's journey as she navigated adulthood, balancing her budding career in entertainment law, her love for fashion, and her experiences as the daughter of a reality TV icon. It promised to be a fresh take, less about drama and more about the real struggles of a young woman, making a name for herself outside of her mother's shadow. "I wanted to create something authentic to me," Riley said in an exclusive interview with Bravo Insider. "People have seen me grow up, but they don't really know me. This is my chance to show the real me, the good, the bad, and everything in between." The show's premiere episode took viewers behind the scenes of Riley's life in New York City, where she was finishing up her studies at NAU. Cameras followed her as she juggled classes, internships, and navigating friendships in a city where everyone was chasing a dream. But it wouldn't be reality TV without a little family drama. Kandi and Todd Tucker made appearances, offering advice, and sometimes unsolicited opinions on Riley's decisions. One of the most talked about moments in the first episode was Riley's conversation with Todd about financial independence. "I don't want to just be known as Kandi's daughter," she admitted. "I want to build something of my own." Todd, ever the tough love father figure, challenged her to prove it by managing her own expenses for a year. It was a test of responsibility, and Riley took it head-on. But Riley's real world wasn't just about Riley. The show introduced a cast of her closest friends, each with their own ambitions and struggles. There was Jade, her best friend from NYU, who was navigating the competitive world of fashion PR. Then there was Devin, an aspiring music producer who was constantly pushing Riley to embrace her creative side. And, of course, there was a little romance. Riley's rumored relationship with a fellow law student had fans speculating from the moment he appeared on screen. The show also gave viewers a glimpse into Riley's evolving relationship with her mother. Kandi had always been protective of Riley, but she knew it was time to let her daughter step into her own. "It's hard," Kandi admitted in a confessional. "I've always wanted to shield her from the negativity that comes with being in the public eye. But Riley is strong. She's ready for this." As the season progressed, fans saw Riley face the highs and lows of young adulthood. From dealing with social media scrutiny to navigating her first big legal internship, Riley's real world offered a refreshing and relatable look at a reality TV star in the making. There were emotional moments, like Riley opening up about her struggles with body image and self-confidence, and triumphant ones, like her first major victory in a moot court competition. Of course, no reality show would be complete without a little shade, and Riley proved she had learned from the best. In one particularly viral moment, when a critic on social media suggested she was only successful because of her mother, Riley clapped back with a legendary line: "Nepotism can open doors, but hard work keeps you in the room." Fans ate it up, and the moment was instantly turned into a meme. With the show's success, Riley quickly became a star in her own right. She landed brand deals, started a mentorship program for young women in law, and even began discussions about expanding her show into a docuseries following young Black women breaking barriers in male-dominated industries. By the season finale, it was clear. Kandi Burruss had officially stepped out of her mother's shadow. And as she stood in the middle of Times Square, watching the billboard promoting the finale of Riley's Real World, she couldn't help but smile. This was only the beginning.